bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do.
Florida man standing in his sunroof while driving his Cadillac down I-40.
What you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you?
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and of course, this is the Welcome to Florida show, where we have fun, laughing, cringing, and feeling really, really good about our life choices when it comes to the second craziest state in the union. And as always, we have got a packed show for you today. We've got the one and only Florida memes to show you, to get you into that Florida state of mind. We've also got story you guys get to vote on, because the poll is open for about another 15 minutes or so. So you can vote on the story that we're going to talk about in the show. Of course, Florida women cannot drive whatsoever, and lots of videos and stuff to laugh at when it comes to this crazy ass state. So I see you guys starting to gather in. So let me bring in one of my co-hosts who was able to make it tonight. Tom F., how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well. We had a little thunderstorm come through here for a little bit. It didn't really rain. You just, heard like the thunder, and Stitch did not like that.
I don't think he's probably, what is this?
He looked and he just turned tail and just like left. And Professor X is just like, yeah, it's not too bad. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Usually they like to go to hide in my room, but it wasn't too bad. So, but Stitch was like, I'm freaking out of here.
I hear you. It's like Otis and Kira when that happens. They try to become part of you. It's like you can't get any closer. Between me and Linda, we're both looking at him like, your body can't become in mine. It doesn't work that way.
But they're like, we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying no matter what. Well, definitely have to give a shout out to Scott Westbrook for gifting those 10 Reina Creole memberships. I thank you so much for that, my dear. And of course, you know what? We'll hit you up with Skip.
Oh, if you got a golf cart, don't leave your bag in there. Don't leave groceries in there. Don't leave your sunglasses hanging inside. Don't leave the key in the golf cart. Don't leave the key in the golf cart. Don't leave your purse in the bag in the back. And don't leave the key in the golf cart.
Not unless you want your golf cart to be stolen.
No. I'm thinking about that video from last week with all the golf carts just going at each other. My gosh.
Grand Theft golf cart.
That was hilarious.
GTA golf cart, jousting with golf carts. Take a pick.
You know what? They probably will put that in the next GTA game.
I'd try that mission.
Yeah, I totally would.
Actually, there are golf carts in Battlefield 6, and we do use them to shoot at each other with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we put C4 in them, and we wait for people to run into them, and we blow them up. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny. I would do that. I would totally do that. Thank you, Scott. I so appreciate that, my dear. If you got gifted a membership from Scott Westbrook, please do tell him thank you. Channel members get access to the Cosby Room to watch the watch party film with both audio and video, because we're off YouTube. We're watching all that. And also for some member streams as well. I've got a member live stream we're going to be doing next month that I have to go and schedule. So it's going to be fun. Your girl has gotten yet some more information via DNA testing, and all I can say is,
can I ask you a question?
Nationality is not in my hand.
I'm just wondering. I'm going to take a hint. I'm going to say Mongolian.
You would be right.
Okay.
That's one of them. That's one of them. I'm reading the results, and I'm
Your
just
new name is Heinz
I,
for 57.
and the funny thing about the Mongolians is that well, you know why the Chinese had to build that darn wall, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently, once they overran China, it turns out the Mongolians were actually the ruling class. I'm like, dang. Well, I guess so. If you've got folks riding around on horses and you're shooting arrows at them and they do nothing, and they live on horses and shoot from horses and basically created fiberglass before we knew what fiberglass was, which is why their bows were so absolutely freaking indestructible. But anyway, we're going to talk about that because it's insane, but it's also a really good way to help do ancestry research if you're not sure where to start, or especially if you're adopted and you have no idea what's going on. So
I
that's
tried to claim I was adopted, but then I met, there's too much resemblance with me and my dad. I tried. I tried to get, to try to play that card, but my mom wasn't having it.
I was convinced I was. I was convinced I was. I was convinced that George Jefferson did not know I existed. Yeah, yeah, I was convinced of that because there's no.
City Mongolians chose from South Park.
Which one?
Read Soul Sessions last thing.
We finally found one of the people that related isn't related to. Shame. I really wanted to use the City Mongolians show now. South Park. You guys will have to wait for the member stream.
I keep wanting to do the whole DNA thing. I'm afraid it'll come back and they'll say, you need to report to the Museum of Natural History. We need to deconstruct you now. I'm afraid to know what's in my ancestry.
Well,
Might explain why I'm so warped.
Fiction. I'm starting to. There's a precedent for why I just don't give a dang, and I'll say whatever it is that I think. Unless I'm okay, we'll put that on the shelf and we'll come back and.
No, that's just our Giver F filter went away.
Yeah, one of those. Yep, lobster might grab you on there.
I was gonna say something else, but I was like, I can't chop that. I can't say that.
Nah. At least not for 30 minutes.
No,
anyway.
in chat, I won't say that. You know that. It's like, oops.
Well, hey, buddy. Good seeing you. Got Thanatos Felicitas in the house. Good seeing you, my dear. We have got Linda in the house as well. Hello. We've got Mark Daly saying greetings from the Panhandle of Florida, aka South Georgia. Well, good to see you, my dear. Hope things are looking up. And is that a dime bag in your speed, or are you just happy to see me? You know what? When these stories come up, and I try to make them in the blind items, some of them is just like, you know what? Just put it out there because the real title is just insanely hilarious.
It's nuts.
Speedos and weed. I'm questioning y'all, chat.
Hey, I told him, don't judge us. Just close your eyes and look away.
Yeah, look away. Although usually if somebody's wearing Speedos, usually they're German. I'm just saying. That seems to be the
Look,
type.
I know plenty of Latino guys walk around in Speedos. Remember Razor Ramon and his whole thing? The wrestler Razor Ramon?
No, I don't.
Look up Razor Ramon, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll laugh.
Okay. I'll have to look that one up. Hey!
I know he just got done with the stream, or I'd say, send him a link. Get him in here. He's been streaming all day.
Late. Wow. Were you at Disneyland all day today?
Yes, he was. And he was dressed for the Tiki Room today. It was the Tiki Day.
Oh.
You're gonna have to go back and check out that stream. He had a straw hat on. He had a really cool outfit on.
Really? Oh, okay. Have you ever gone and the tiki room almost gets set on fire like me?
Were you playing with matches again?
No, I was not. It's called Disney didn't trim the palm trees, or the palm fronds, and you know how they have those,
Wires.
you know, the
Mm-hmm.
wires and the tiki torches, and you know the gas
Yep.
flames and everything. Well, a palm frond decided to descend on down, and it caught fire.
And you didn't
And
film that?
I'm looking, and I'm looking. I think no, we were on stream. We were on
Do
stream.
you
I'm
have that?
looking.
I gotta go back and
I
find
don't
that.
know which one it was. I think it was over a year ago. And we're like, I'm looking, no one is moving. That's what got my attention. People thought it was part of the freaking show or something. I'm just like, this is not part of the show. Okay, guys, I said, I'm about to ruin some people's day. So I got a cast member and said, palm tree's on fire over there. They had to evacuate the tiki.
Let me tell you, Dadman just scarred me mentally. He said, "I'll wear a
What's up?
speedo, Tom." LOL.
Oh dear.
I'm just, I know you play Homer in Fortnite with tidy whities. At least do the tidy whities, dude. Just don't do the speedo. Come on. I can't. I can't be seen with you in public like that. That'd be bad.
I would have filmed it. Hashtag world star. I did. I was live. We were gonna go in the tiki room, and I couldn't believe how many people just did not move. Well, then again, I guess so. I'm the one who's always looking for the threat and the way out. That's that's
I'm
always on
sorry.
my
I would have
radar.
sat there and just filmed all the people as their hair burnt up on the thing and said, look, there was a new type of bird. It's the
I,
flaming hot Cheeto as it runs out."
I would need to be outside in a new Zoom lens. That's Let's see who else we have got in the chat. I see you guys starting to come on, and please do hit that like button and share the stream out. I sure do appreciate that. Uh, Aboriginal, actually no. It's interesting, but nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay. Well, I'll put it this way: Aboriginal, no. Um, British cousins who got sent to Oz, yes, yeah.
Um, Swedish.
Yes, I have that.
I'm just gonna pull rabbits out of my hat now.
Blame the Scots.
Uh, um, um, German.
Yes,
Um, Polish.
possibly. Fifth great grandmother was Austrian. Oh, okay, no, it was called Prussia. Then
Okay.
is what it was. So North Carolina Hick got himself a European wife.
That was so
Yes, I
eloquently
have.
put.
Huh? It was what?
So eloquently put. North Carolina hick. My answer is was a North Carolina hick, and he got himself a European. Come on.
100% true, and he wouldn't have gotten a European wife if he wasn't kind of rich. So, well, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's
That's
hilarious.
pretty much, yeah. That's totally it.
That's
That's totally
hilarious.
it. The whole story. Let's see. Yeah, I have seen you dancing in real life. That's for sure.
I want to know, did you have to get better prescriptions after you seen Dad Man dancing in real life?
No, because there was another guy who was dancing even crazier. If you can believe
Okay.
that.
Now
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Mhm. It was the strange things that the stuff that you see people do when they're on vacation, which I get it. Like I'm not gonna see these people again. No, but speaking of doing what we want, hey, we're gonna get you guys into the Florida state of mind here with some memes, courtesy of the Florida Memes group on Facebook. I am on Facebook, but I hardly do anything on Facebook really. So if you message me and I don't answer, don't get offended. I ignore everybody on there. I'm just there. I'm there for the memes, and that's pretty much it. Hey, Brian Acosta. And this is so apt right now. People in Florida arguing about who is responsible for the most crappy drivers. Transplants, natives, tourists. Who's the worst drivers here?
Anybody with a mass hole plate on it.
I almost want to say that's true.
That and I'm sorry, Mark, do you have to see if you're listening, but Connecticut.
Connecticut. I cannot. Well, I will say California people. Because after living in California, I said I will never make fun of people from Jersey driving ever again. That ooh,
Yeah.
I can't. I don't get it out there. It's ridiculous. Range, they can't drive. Of course, you got the mass holes that are down here too, but I don't even think that between the mass holes, at least the Quebecers drive on the shoulder of the road. Okay. Then you've got people from the Northeast. We're weaving in and out of traffic, especially if you're too freaking slow.
Okay. I'm
We
gonna
will
get you I'm gonna get
totally do
you
that.
on the other side of the state that you hail from. The Poconos drivers.
Oh, don't get. You know what? They're
That,
still
that,
better
that-
than California drivers.
listen, I'll give some Californians they'll speed like crazy. And they're used to corners without potholes. Just saying.
I don't know. You've got the Islanders who drive like there's no such thing as a stop sign, usually in crappy cars. Then you've got the European visitors who, for some reason, have rented like a Lambo or something like that. So they're tearing it up.
And you ever see the ones driving the Lambo or the Ferrari and they never been in something like that? Because
Yes.
it's like they're not like from the Germany where they have the Autobahn or anything fast. They're
No.
from like London and you're just like going,
It's
I got
def-
this, I can't get it out of third gear. You shouldn't even be at a second.
we got 3 minutes. Okay. I was about to say something. If it's British slang, you would get it. I don't want to risk YouTube catching it right now. The Canadian snowbirds are bad drivers. Quebecois, yes. The ones from Ontario are cool. The ones from Quebec, mm-mm, no,
I just
no.
figure every place has their bad drivers, but somehow we get the crux of them because we're a place where everybody wants to come to get away from the damn bad weather.
Hmm. Although I will say, it's usually the darn transplants that are driving in the left lane doing 30 miles an hour. They
Um,
must be from Vermont.
listen, me and you were both transplants at one time, and I can't say I'm guilty of that.
Oh, it's. I'm not talking about the transplants who know how to drive. There's a transplants where we're here and we pretty much know what's going on. And usually, if there's somebody dragging ass doing 40 miles an hour in the left lane, we're the ones honking like crazy at them.
You know what's funny? That you bring up a good point. When you take a Florida person who was born and bred here, and you put them in the Carolinas, and there's a light dusting of snow, that equates to what these people do when we've got monsoons down here.
Mm-hmm.
And the four-way flashers go on, and they think, "Oh my God, I can't see. It's raining. I can't do it." And well, I'll just leave it there because it's about the same. It's like you ever see a monkey drive? They can go in
Yeah.
a straight line really quick. You throw a
Mhm.
corner into it, they have no idea what to do.
They have nothing to do whatsoever.
I call them monkey drivers for a reason.
Whatsoever. I've driven in a Cat 3 hurricane or the outskirts of a hurricane, and for some reason thought that I was going to go down to the Kennedy Space Center that day because I left something there, some research there I wanted to go and get. And I tried to go over the causeway. They're like,
No,
nah,
it's
we're
closed.
sending
Go home.
everybody back. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
You didn't
What?
check. You didn't check your device to see that it was.
Right. It was like years ago before any of that. And it was like a I'll just drive on out there. It's not too bad. hang out. I'll swing through Merritt Island, see what's going on right there. Yeah, camp in Florida state parks, not the left lake. See,
I like that.
that's what I'm freaking talking about. I have
Okay,
never seen that anyplace else but here.
I'll give you an impromptu
What?
poll. Here you go. Here's another poll for you
Okay.
without doing a poll.
Hmm.
Out of the cars camping in the left lane, what is the most noticeable brand that you always see there?
Why do I want to say like a Hyundai?
Chat, chime in.
Usually
Brand
some little
Hyundai,
freaking
Toyota,
car.
or
Yeah.
Honda? And the worst, Subaru.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying like the booty everywhere. True. True.
Kia, yep, marked LA.
Thank God for the express on the I-4. Kiss my grits. You were not lying about that.
Hmm.
The express lane on I-4 is like a darn Stargate.
This will tell you something. I'd rather drive on Grand Central in New York City or the CQB during rush hour than deal with I-4 sometimes. And I do it on a friggin' moped over being in a tank on I-4.
I-4 is such
Something about snowboards,
a mess.
vacationers, people
Mhm.
going to the amusement parks that create this interesting
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's this little ass car. It's not like there's a huge, it's not
oh, they
like
have
they can
they now have
navigate
the
to the
Kia
left lane.
tell you ride, and I usually say they can tell they ride a dick. So
Wow, I almost bought a Telluride. Just kidding.
I make fun of those.
I looked at it and I was like, nah, okay, no, I'll just stick with mine. I've been to Grand Central Station many times. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been through that train station
Oh yeah.
a couple of times. It's nicer than the one at Madison Square Garden. To say who would win in a war? Oh, this is easy. Somebody put here hillbillies plus Florida man plus Cajun man plus Texas. This is over by lunch. I I have to explain to a lot of Europeans who joke about, oh, we can just invade the United States. Really?
Well, they could if they went to California and Washington first.
True. To start.
Or but here's the one thing with number 4,
Mhm.
New Hampshire actually has a lot of firearms.
New Hampshire does.
And so does Maine, I think.
Western Pennsylvania does.
Yes.
Eastern Pennsylvania, but in the suburbs. Philadelphia, forget it.
But that's gang people, come on, they have
But
everything. They
the
got
the
stuff we all
border,
want.
but the border counties, yeah, the border counties are strapped. But those are like little like tiny pockets.
I'm going
Region
to
one will
interrupt you
fall
for
like
one
crazy.
second. John, I grew up in New Jersey. There's not as many there as there used to be.
This is true, especially with their change in they're changing. Oh my gosh, they've had such crappy freaking governors. You and what army? All we got to do is pull NATO troops. This is true. This is true.
It's like I'm just gonna say it. It's like there's a reason they never invaded us back then. If they tried it
Hmm.
now, it's gonna come from cells inside of our country.
Not gonna invade us from the outside. Most of one or two hide over their kitchens and fight back. Man, I'll tell you right now, don't threaten Region 3 with a good time. Mm-mm.
What you have to worry about is hunters who've been doing nothing but picking off things at 100+ yards for giggles. For giggles.
I love the fan electrician, okay? You want to watch a channel that will crack you up. Watch the Fat Electrician, especially the what he did about don't bleep with America's boats. Yeah, that one's a classic. How are they going to invade us with our own army? They can't. They can't. They can't. The interesting thing about Europe, and not that I'm going to trash y'all, but this is kind of like how it is over there. If it wasn't for my grandparents' tax money, your cities would not look as nice as they do.
Nope.
And most of y'all would be speaking German if we didn't, help you win World War II. So, you get to have all these utopian ideas and everything, especially when U.S. taxpayer money is paying to defend your ass, which is different from, and it's interesting because, and I'll move on for this in a minute. It's interesting because Japan's military is limited, but they're not cussing us out. I'm just saying. I I'm just saying. Region 2 would be oh, they would. They would. And I'll tell you right now, Region 3, that area around Gulf of America, too many of us descend from pirates. Do not threaten us with a good time. Man, kidding me? Shoot. We'll be ready to go. Hey Dylan, how you doing? Good seeing you. Yeah, see, this is another thing. Okay, so here's a picture. So Texas is not the South, but we got cowboys there. Okay, we've got the deep South, Arkansas, Louisiana, that little purple area that says good food, but not the South. That's basically Creoles and French American rednecks known as Cajuns. Okay, so the food's good there. All right, so you've got yellow, the South, which is pretty much everything north of I-4 in Florida, and the bottom there, it's no, that's no, that's not the South. The further you go, the less southern it gets, and it turns into basically Cuba. So that's kind of how that works. Region 4 would either go into the woods or fight each other. That's real. That's kind of interesting. When somebody told me, they said, "Oh yeah, Florida. The northern you go, the more southern it gets." And I'm like, that doesn't make any freaking sense. Then I learned, and yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It's
It
like,
does.
but the not the self part is basically Cuba.
Yep. Yep. Basically Cuba. I agree. Texas isn't the South. Texas is Texas. They're a unique brand. Yeah, Texas just kind of okay. I'll take out Southeast Texas. Take out Southeast Texas. Southeast Texas is basically Baja, Louisiana, for lack of a better term. It pretty much is Baja, Louisiana. Then the rest of it, yeah, that's it. I'll give it a. I'll give it that. Yeah, the Florida breakfast hierarchy. You got apple fritters, key lime pie, which I just had a slice of mine homemade, not for dinner, dessert, and cold Publix fried chicken. What is it about cold Publix fried chicken that is? Have you ever had fried chicken for breakfast?
Yes,
It's amazing.
I it's like I can't say anything. It's like I don't like. I'll have bacon for dinner and steak for breakfast. I'm strange.
Well, my grandparents used to have fried catfish for breakfast. I mean, I didn't knock it because, hey, I'm not turning down fried catfish. That's good. Ugliest fish in the world, but man, fried catfish is absolutely, absolutely freaking delicious. For real. Buddy says cold pizza better than cold chicken for breakfast. I'll let you have that, but I'm gonna say no. I've had both. I wouldn't turn both down, but as much as I love pizza, I love fried chicken.
Uh,
Publix
you know,
fried chicken. Okay.
it It depends. If you had this place in town, what's called Lloyd Have Mercy, his fried chicken, you might rethink that.
Good idea. Let's see. People don't understand the size of Florida. This is true. Had a friend call and asked if I would come spend a day with him while he and his family were on vacation. They are visiting Fort Lauderdale, and I'm in Pensacola. Not exactly a date. That's true. For let's see, Pensacola and the Redneck Riviera and Snort Lauderdale are nowhere near each other. You're talking like what? What's that like? 500 miles?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it's about 500 miles to get there. This guy says, I'm from Jacksonville, and on my first day of college in Washington State, I told someone I was from Florida, and they asked me if I knew Bruce from Tampa. Blue and Gray 290 says, that's like friends and family vacationing in Orlando, and we live in Tampa. I choose life over taking I-4. Yes, that is true. That is so very true. I tell you, I don't even.
I have people come down. They're like, "Hey, we're going to Florida. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to Disney in the morning, and then as soon as we're done, we're gonna drive down to the Keys." No, you're not.
No, you're not. No, you're
Well,
not.
it doesn't look that far. No, no, no. What scale's your map? Did you bother to even look it up on your GPS?
Like, I don't think that you did. Okay.
It's like, oh, or I like the ones we're gonna land in Miami and go, right to the Keys. It's longer than you think.
Driving to the Keys from Miami is like trying to drive from, let's see, if you're on I-95, and I'm blanking on the name of the town, probably because I hate it so freaking much, before you have to drive on Cape Cod. It is the biggest freaking bottleneck, and I've never seen speed limits of 30 miles per hour.
If that.
Highway.
If that.
If that. And don't even think about speeding because,
my dad's
mass
down in
whole
that
state
area.
troopers are there.
Yeah, my dad's down there, and we go down there, and it's like, okay, we hit the 2-hour mark, and as soon as we get there, it's like, forget it. As soon as we get closer to them, it's like 3+ hours. It's nah.
It's crazy. 8 hours from Tally to Lauderdale to me, so add another three for Pensacola. Yeah. Orlando is an hour away from Orlando.
It's
Having
true.
lived there 3 years now, understand it. Yes.
By mileage, if there was no traffic,
If
it
there was no
should
traffic.
take me 40 minutes to get to your neck of the woods from my place. What's it take for us to go back and forth to where we live from each other? A good hour and a half?
Yeah. About a good hour and a half, yeah. Something else. But speaking of highways.
Well, since this new super speeder law, they're really getting to use those cars.
Oh,
bastards.
Yeah. Like we've seen one of those in use. Remember we went over reacted to the video, the European gun smuggler. And what was it? Was it Port St. Lucie PD? They could not keep up. And they're just like, they said, yeah, highway patrol, give them a little bit, they'll be there. And as soon as the highway patrol showed up, oh my gosh, took off. They are literally the pace car. One of those slides onto the road, everybody slows down. The rolling toll booths. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. You see one of these, and do not let this fool you. They've been in, oh my gosh, what was it? I saw a couple they were like Mustangs. Another one was, no, it wasn't a McLaren. What was it? I've seen a Corvette.
Yeah, they get them from seizures.
Yeah.
And I think, what was that one car? there was a Ferrari for a while that they had down in Miami that they would use.
Mm-hmm.
They did car shows with that car. Actually, it was kind of funny.
I'm like,
Because you got to
dang.
wonder if the guy they busted sitting in prison watching TV,
Mm-hmm.
and they're at a car show and he sees his car with their stickers all over it. You gotta wonder.
You know what I want to see? I want to see one of these as a minivan. No one would suspect that
Well, they have the
at all.
F-150s too now with the
I saw.
with the ghosted out graphics, which is
I
it's like
saw. Man, they are telling you, Florida FHP vehicles, nothing to mess with. I don't believe Floridians should have driver's licenses. As a Floridian, it's the transplant to have absolutely effed up our traffic, true, and gotten Florida plates. It's not us natives. And Dominus Flex says, I don't believe non Floridians should have an opinion.
I want to know when the date is, how many years that you're here that you get to say you're a Floridian now, compared to, oh, I'm from here, because I've been down here over way longer than a decade, almost 2 decades, and you know what? Sorry, I don't miss that crap up there at all.
I don't either. I don't either.
I I
Yeah,
I,
I
I,
think
I
after
miss
you've
the
been here,
food at 3 a.m. That's
true.
it.
I miss the cheesesteak. Um, I miss turning on the news and seeing the riots going on down in South Philly after the Flyers of the Phillies
Yeah,
win a game.
but you can turn that on down here and watch that.
I know, but it's different as opposed to, you
You're
know,
you're wondering if you've
hmm,
seen any of your friends.
if
That's
I
what you're
see my
saying.
friends or, I can get down there in about an hour. Or, hey,
Uh,
is this why you're late? Septa screwed up because of this? Yeah, man. It's okay.
it's like there's certain things that everybody's like, oh well, don't you wish things were like up north? No.
No.
The only thing I could actually wish for that was like north is you have a diner that stays open 24/7, so my fat butt can get up there and get a cheeseburger at 2 a.m. without to making it myself. Okay, and a milkshake. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the most fierce defenders, the people who are the most likely to say, no, sorry, the Florida's closed. You can't come here. Transplants have been here for like 10, 20 years. Like, yeah, no, yeah, we're full. You can't
We're
come
full.
here. Speaking of all night diners, Waffle House is nasty, terrible cooks, idiot staff. Waffle House X account says, please come say this to our face. Any location will do. If you know, you know.
Okay, I got offered a job many years ago as a younger man to work at a GameStop
Oh,
in the West
and where?
Trenton area
No.
because I know how to fight. Okay, that's the only reason why. And I also got offered one down in Newark and a bunch of other places because my friends all ran them and they knew what we did. And I was like, okay. So when you go to Waffle House, it's the same type of thing. I think it's a prerequisite. Okay, you can cook. Can you throw down?
Yes.
Maybe. I'm guessing,
It's like that meme from that has Goku from Dragon Ball Z walking up to Waffle House and saying, I hear the best fighters are here. And then the next frame he's like ass out, knocked out.
it's like, it was a video that lady hit the one chick through a chair at her. She just deflected and looked at her like, you just done screwed with, Super Saiyan that
Yeah.
freaking. It's
You
like
don't
you just found Boss Karen, lady. You're done.
yeah, you don't mess with the folks at the door of Waffle House. Yeah. Florida drivers. I looked
I want to
so
know if the
quick.
Silverado was squatted. I don't know if it was truly a 4x4 or was it squatted.
I
It
don't
looks
know.
like a squatter.
Don't worry, we're gonna eventually find out.
That poor car.
I just it hurt my soul seeing that. But let's see, folks. What won
What one?
the
Yeah, what
poll?
one?
What won the poll? I closed it and
I
I
don't see
switched
it, so I can't look.
I switched. Let me see. Ah, of course, speedos and weed. Okay, speedos and weed. Y'all
That's
asked for
kind
this.
of scary.
Speedos and weed. And I got to tell you, folks, you have hit the jackpot with this one because I do believe we
If
have
I see
body
Dad
cam
Man, I'm just gonna shut off my screen and walk away laughing.
coming to us from ABC 13 News. And you know it's bad when an out of state website has the story. Video: man in Speedo shows Florida deputies his marijuana plant. Flagler County.
Oh God.
Yes. Well acquainted with Flagler County. Yes, named after William Flagler. No, Henry Flagler.
Henry.
Henry Flagler.
Henry.
The only reason why we have, all the, the trail road train routes and why St. Augustine looks so posh. 'Cause in the 1800s, early 1800s, it wasn't looking so great.
Mark Daly has a request.
Oh, what did you say?
Cue the geezer saying
Cue
drugs.
the geezer saying drugs. Here you go.
Drugs.
All right, we're going to find out exactly what the deal is with this particular dude. So, Flagler County, Florida, man is facing marijuana cultivation charges after deputies say he offered to show them his pot plant in North Florida. The suspect happened to be wearing what appears to be a Speedo during his encounter with deputies, and it's all caught on camera. Okay, y'all need to fix it.
Do I want to see this? Do I need to see
Fix it.
this?
Deputies responded to a call for service by a mentally disabled person in Bunnell early Thursday morning. I think that's separate. Although I do know where Bunnell is, and you do not want to speed through Bunnell. Okay.
I know where Bunnell is.
After you get off I-4, if you get off onto Route 100, pay attention.
Hey, Danny. Theme park casuals in chat.
Hey, how you doing, Danny? Hope all's well. Hope all is well.
So we had a berry place and a theme park.
And
Where are we being invaded?
are we?
I don't know.
Are we being raided?
I don't know.
If we are, I hope so.
It'd be great.
I hope so. It's been a minute. Great to see you. Yeah, likewise. Okay, folks. I love body cam video. Here we go.
Has buying life insurance ever felt threat?
I refuse to take off my ad. I did not know there was something called the Wheel of Death. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. All right, here we go. May not have audio with this. Guess not. But yep.
Oh my.
Dude, you couldn't play that off.
Oh, dude. That's like what was the Spicoli? Dude.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm a
There we go.
vet. Don't even ask where I've been. My kid's got 5 stripes. He's in Africa. I'm waiting for him to come back.
Do you have a marijuana card? Or?
Yeah, I do. I'm working on it. I have the card. The fucking mails. Come on, guys. Please talk.
Is that your plant, though?
Yeah.
Okay, at least dude from Morgan & Morgan, at least he had his card. I mean, he mistook it for his driver's license, but he got had a card, dude.
You gotta
Did you grow it?
You gotta wonder how much this guy smoked beforehand. That he showed him. It's like, oh boy.
He showed him the plant. No, he smelled the plant.
Is that yours?
He
All you had to
said,
do is say no. It grows there widely, and they couldn't do nothing to him.
mm-mm. Yeah, that car and everything.
Water? Miracle Grow?
I thought it was going to be easy going out to California and learning how to grow pot. The indica strain, the sativa strain, and oh boy, you look in the light at that smallest crystal, guys. You gotta smoke a bowl with me, please.
Well, I can't.
I know you're on duty.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Off duty.
Well, no, I mean,
Where you going? Up to get my pipe.
Deputy. Where else? What do you like going with?
Where did he not get his pipe?
Yeah, he said he was going to get his pipe. He wants to go smoke another bowl.
Okay, I was gonna say bong, but I guess he called it a pipe. Okay, all right. It's called a pipe. Okay, how are you gonna show the cops your weed plants and you do not have?
That doesn't matter. You're not supposed to be growing it. You can buy it medically, but you're not supposed to be growing it.
Mm-mm.
And the medical stuff, I think the president just changed the classification on that. I heard some news about that. I don't know if it's true or not. So they took it from a class, I think, it down to a class 2 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can't be.
You can't be doing it. It's his clothes float away on pots. Dude, that guy probably thought, "Oh, I put my jeans on. I guess I didn't."
Tom Baker says he's probably lonely. I don't know.
Listen, he could always look on the internet. I mean, he's got to have a cell phone. That he said he went out to California to learn how to grow this makes me laugh.
Who knows? He might be getting high on his own supply. He's doing it. Not sure it's official yet. Government wants their cut. Still a felony to cultivate. Yep. Now, if he had a leaf, I don't think that they really could have done anything. But, dude, that was not like a little shrub of a pot plant. Okay, that one, that one looked like it was being taken care of very, very well.
I mean, I'm surprised he out there ain't there talking, whispering to it, all like sweet nothings or what was that? Feed me Seymour. What the hell was that when he was talking to that plant? You know, when that character did that. You know, that big man eating that plant that ate everything. That type of deal. You out there rubbing on and talking to it. It's like, oh my God.
You know, when I see this plant, I keep hearing Dr. Green Thumb by Cypress Hill.
I keep hearing that song, but I got high.
When I got Afro Man.
Think about it, that song. But I got high. I would have cleaned my room. I would have put my pants on, but I got high.
Yeah, Dr. Green Thumb, where he's talking about, you know, growing his marijuana plants. I can't have you around. Cops and young, they got the helicopters going on. Sorry, Green Thumb can't talk no more. Oh, man, that's just too darn funny.
Now I might have to make a song for this guy.
Yeah. I will. Well, we go from the weed guy. Over here.
Oh yeah.
Hella news. This was a bonus. Okay, I had no intention of including another story, but before the main one I'm going to get to, but this one I had to. Influencer atop lawnmower allegedly smashes Ocala Target door before entering the store. So a man on a lawnmower entered a Target in Ocala on Saturday, April 20th. Oh, God, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Allegedly causing damage to one of the doors at the store. I just heard about this today.
I heard that last night, and I was like, one of my feeds that came in through, I was like, you got to be crapping me. And there's actual video of it out there.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we are going to get to it. So, in a video shared online by local resident Vanessa Scarlett, an unidentified man, well, they found out who he was, can be seen riding a lawnmower into the Target located at 2000 Southwest College Road on Saturday. Look at this chick. She's just like, what the hell? Like, what the heck is he doing?
And you wonder why we get the name we got. Sunshine laws are great because you know this is going to come out even more.
Oh, yeah. I call Ocala Slow Cala, but this is... people would not have looked twice if you probably tried to ride a horse into the Target, okay? But
I mean,
nah.
what do you do? Think this was a Tractor Supply?
I have no idea. But here's the video.
It's like, hey, I don't have my scooter no more. I'm using this.
We can't even...
Oh, it's not. It's the deck is there. It popped. There goes the safety pops. Yep.
He is gone.
Other people are filming. You know what have known what I would have done, right?
Is that? I can't.
Okay, audience. Who would have clotheslined his ass off of that thing?
Both are 18 and said it was a social media prank. Yes, I heard about this. I almost want to say, have you seen the videos where people try to see how far they can get running into the Scientology headquarters?
Oh, that's got to be.
Yeah. So I've seen that, but a lawnmower in a Target. What do you mean allegedly smashed the door? He hit the door.
I would have clotheslined this prick.
Target security is a joke. I'm
not saying as a, as a security person. I'm just saying if I'm there and that was coming at my family and the kid stands still in the middle of the aisle because he didn't know what the hell to expect. He's lucky somebody didn't draw down on him.
That's different. Yeah. He hits the door and then he goes in straight down, heads into the women's department, and like, what the heck is going on? The guy in the wife beater, I guess he's videotaping. I don't know.
Yeah, he's with him.
I'm surprised he didn't stop by Starbucks, but that's okay. On the way out.
Okay, I'm going to sound bad, but the ventilation isn't set up for that. The exhaust fumes that's in there, everything else.
This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts.
It's not a prank. It's stupid.
It's very stupid. But this is the social media clout culture that we live in. Just like with the idiots who were taking the tops off the ice cream and licking it and putting it back in the freezer. The idiots running through the Scientology building to see how far they can get before, they're apprehended by security. Dumbass stuff like this, which will make you catch a case. You don't think about that, but you should. So, yeah, that guy was filming. The men spent several minutes trying to get into their vehicle in the parking lot. When it became clear they could not regain access, one witness said the men smashed open the window on their own vehicle. How dumb is that? Oh, so it looks like it shattered when he hit it. It like shattered the...
that thing broken.
Yeah.
The tracks pop off. That's done for emergency things. So they open so you can get out in case of emergency and everything else. But that thing hit that hard enough. You're talking, you're going to catch charges and get sued. And now let's just say you're going to be trespassed from every Target.
Yes,
everywhere.
every freaking Target. And bruh, They got you on security surveillance video. I'm just saying. There's hardly anywhere in a Target where they do not have security cameras. And they have security cameras in the parking lot. Just saying.
Listen, what do you think the IQ of these two are together? I'm not talking individually. I'm talking about together.
Being generous? 10?
12. Give them 6
Wow,
each.
I was lower than you.
6 each. Because they had to have enough IQ to start the damn lawnmower.
Too stupid. Too stupid.
And they call him an influencer. You ain't no influencer. Who the hell are you? Who is he?
Never heard of him.
Is the Straw Hat douchebag? Is that his name?
I don't know. Could be. Could be. Or inmate number, whatever it is, that loan number.
Oh, that's gonna be
either,
either, inmate this, it's like he looks like a scrawny little prick too.
I'm trying to see if they
Did they give a name out?
name. Hang on. Okay. Yep, I got it. WSH got it.
Stunt arrests. It's not a stunt. Yeah, I'm not hearing nothing. No sound coming, Lorena.
Oh, there's no sound?
No.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was sound. Hang on. Let me try again. That's weird. How about now?
Tisk, tisk.
Yep.
Okay, that's weird. All I did was just change tabs.
Happens.
On camera, a social media stunt inside a Target in Ocala. 2 18-year-olds are now facing charges for property damage. West 2 Spencer Tracy spoke with a shopper who captured it all on video.
It was not something you see every day.
In seconds, a normal
No
shopping
kidding.
trip in Ocala on Saturday turns into chaos. The last thing you expect to see inside a Target is a lawnmower coming through the door, and it was all captured on video.
He actually drove straight into the door first and shattered it. It was quite interesting.
Ocala police say
Okay, because I was like, where's the shattered door? But I guess he did
Oh, yeah,
that
he looks
when
like
the
a
door
brainiac.
opened. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
18-year-old Janik Saradik was the one driving the lawnmower and wearing overalls and a farmer's hat. He was arrested along with 18-year-old Luke Sharsky for this social media stunt. Vanessa Scarlett didn't know either of the teens, but decided to start recording.
You never know what's going to happen.
You can still see the damage, the wood boards
Dang.
covering the door, as well as the broken glass. This is where officers say that lawnmower went through that Target entrance. And we spoke with shoppers, and they are still shocked that this happened. Police say the chaos didn't start at the Target. The night before, Saradik allegedly used a leaf blower inside a Culver's on Southwest College Road. He was charged with criminal mischief, and both teens were arrested for disorderly conduct.
Dang. Culver's, that's a restaurant, isn't it?
I'm just not gonna say.
I think
It is a restaurant, and it's like a custard smash burger type place.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not bad.
Okay.
And
I've never been to one. I've driven by it, but I've never
it's
been to
actually
one.
pretty good. They got good cheese curds there, but you can't have those.
No,
But
I
they
can't.
do make custard shakes.
Depends on how good it is. I might risk it.
Oh, they are
'Cause
good.
I love custard.
They're good.
I do.
I'm sorry, but did they actually say leaf blower in?
Leaf blower. Yes.
allegedly used a leaf blower inside a Culver's on Southwest College Road. He was charged with criminal mischief, and both teens were arrested for disorderly conduct.
I think they're teenagers. They definitely got the consequence that a lot of people think they deserve.
Police say what started as a social media stunt ended with real damage and real consequences. Covering Marion County, in Ocala, Spencer Tracy, West 2 News.
Somewhere their dad's really pissed that his lawnmower is now being confiscated as evidence.
You know what? An apt punishment would be to make these people, these two individuals, cut the grass, but with one of those old school lawnmowers.
Push mower.
Yes, one of those.
Single, the revolving blades driven by the front wheels. You're not going to be a scrawny little crap anymore after that.
Not if you do that. If this wasn't Florida, I wouldn't have believed it. You
wouldn't. Honestly, these two kids are lucky they didn't run into a grumpy old son of a bitch like me. Especially at the Culver's crap. Because people eating food.
And then you hear a darn leaf blower. That's in there. We got to have another show where it's just like, will they do it on in the Florida Memes group? They're like, yeah, tell us a Florida man story and we'll tell you if it's real or BS. And 99% of it was real. We did that on this show. We're just like, I don't know. They could be Florida. It could not be. I think it's Florida. At least I think so. Florida is weird.
We're weird, but
context.
The thing is, it's like there's a difference. I mean, with that pot guy, yeah, he's burnt. He wasn't hurting nobody but himself. These two dippies for the clicks or the likes or whatever, they could have really hurt somebody.
They could have really hurt somebody for real. Well, one way that somebody could have gotten hurt, but thankfully they did not. Woman found asleep in Tesla with autopilot on, arrested for DUI on I-75. And look, there's one of the interstate pace cars right there.
Let me explain what happens when she had, I think, full self-driving on. It actually doesn't do that. You have to be awake and you have to pay attention to what's going on. The car is designed to pull over if you don't respond to it, put the hazards on, and park itself on the side of the road. So I wonder if they touch on to that.
I don't know, but we shall.
Because autopilot is just a smart cruise control. So I wonder if they're just saying this wrong.
Okay.
When I grow up, what should I be?
I like the dog. It's cute.
It's a cute lab. Too bad I have two cats now. I couldn't get a puppy. I'm sorry.
I could bring Otis over for you, Akira.
Kidding. Stitch will probably think like, oh, look, it's a ride.
I don't know about Otis.
Something else.
Serious charges tonight. FHP saying they found her stopped behind the wheel on a busy stretch of I-75. This overnight arrest, though, coming with a little bit of a twist.
That's right. The suspect.
Oh, for folks who don't know, I-75 is to the west coast of Florida, as I-95 is to the east coast of Florida. So
accused of driving twice the legal limit. And that driver, she was in a Tesla, highly automated with self-driving features. Our Natalia Kaminsky reports Florida Highway Patrol issuing a warning for anyone thinking automation is a drunk driving solution.
The message is simple. Autopilot isn't a designated driver.
This was extremely dangerous.
She's wrong.
Sorry, I gotta laugh.
I'm laughing because okay. First, it's autopilot is just cruise control. It's their name for their cruise control. It's highway. It's that's it. It will slow down if the car is in front of everything else. You can't do lane changes, none of that. FSD is supervised. It's called supervised FSD. So you got to pay attention to what it's doing. It will change lanes and everything else. There's cameras in the car that watches you, your body posture and everything. You're drunk. You're drunk. You're not supposed to be doing this thing in the first place. So it's But for them to say autopilot, they're calling it the wrong thing, and that pisses me off because if you're reporting the news, get it right.
Makes for a
Kimberly
snazzier
Brown
headline.
arrested after troopers found her stopped and asleep behind the wheel in the middle lane of I-75 in Manatee County.
Okay, wait, in the middle lane? In the
Middle
middle
lane.
lane. Okay, in the middle lane. So that changes things. They didn't know about the middle lane. Autopilot will just slow down. The regular autopilot, which is cruise control, will just slow down and stop. Okay, where it is with no inputs or anything else. It will not pull over to the side. That's the difference between autopilot and full self-driving.
Interesting. Huh.
Unfortunately, she was intoxicated more than 2 times the legal limit and had made the assumption that the Tesla would get her home safely.
Her Tesla.
I would say, who does that? I don't get it.
Let me see what this guy's going to click. I want to laugh.
Okay, here we go.
Uses autopilot, a feature that works with eye detection.
You must pay attention.
Weaver is editor-in-chief at the auto publication Edmunds.com. He says autopilot ensures the driver is alert.
There are actually monitors within the vehicle that make sure that you're looking forwards and will initially warn you and then ultimately shut down the car and shut down the system if you're not paying attention.
And that's the reason why Brown's vehicle ultimately came to a halt.
I use it about 95% of the time.
Mickey Weiss is a local Tesla owner. He is not connected to the investigation, but showed us how it works.
I think it provides a line of safety that, I have 2 eyeballs and the cameras out there furnish about 8.
Okay, he's using full self-driving.
Always being alert.
See how it turned it
getting
by
behind
itself
the
without him
wheel,
touching the wheels?
and
That's full
obviously
self-driving.
making plans ahead of time.
Watson says they're still investigating the incident, but this should serve as
Hi,
a
Anita.
reminder to all drivers to use autopilot features for what they're intended for, an assist tool. In Manatee County, I'm Natalia Kaminsky with ABC7, your local station.
Well, here's the thing, especially after what you told me, it's very annoying that they keep calling it autopilot.
Yes.
And that's not what it is. When I hear autopilot, it's like, they have that on planes. And
it's a different thing.
And everything,
it's their
but
version
totally
of
different.
It's their version of like Blue Cruise or whatever insert your whatever you want to call your highway aware cruise control is. Hyundai has it. Everything. They all have this highway aware, assisted cruise lane centering stuff. FSD does what that guy did, is turn and everything off. They will behave differently when they go into a shutdown no mode. They'll behave differently. On autopilot, this version, if you try to do a lane change with it, you turn your blinker on and you turn the wheel, the car will shut off the cruise control. With the full self-driving, the car will make the lane change for you if you turn the blinker on.
Okay,
and continue going around and go around things. So there's distinct differences. I just wish they would say this more, but it's a naming problem. I agree on that. It should be named differently. And in case you haven't figured it out, I have one.
Yeah. Tom's got one. But yeah, so we go for it from that one to chick on, sleeping in a Tesla, to Naples Mayor Teresa Heitman arrested after testing positive for cannabinoids and violating probation. I do believe
a mayor who's on probation.
I do believe we reacted to a video a couple of years ago regarding this mayor. I kid you not. This story sounds way too familiar. So yeah, Mayor Heitman accused of violating DUI plea agreement. And yes, we have body cam footage.
She's drunk and she just drove on our lawn. What is your name, ma'am?
Mayor Teresa Heitman.
Naples Mayor Teresa Heitman was just arrested again, accused of violating her probation. Court records show she tested positive for cannabis. Heitman drove drunk through a yard and into a mailbox box in 2024. Police say she was double the legal limit, but she told them something different.
Okay, now I do remember this story.
Anything to drink tonight? One glass of wine. Just the way you're speaking to us, and I can smell it, so I was just making sure.
Heitman took a plea deal earlier this year, didn't get any jail time, but one of the conditions was that she couldn't use drugs or alcohol. Now, Alexa Velez is live learning what Mayor Heitman's cannabis run-in means for her case.
I guess she didn't think weed was a drug. Just saying.
It was a shock for a lot of people I spoke to today to find out that Mayor Teresa Heitman was back in jail. Today, a judge ultimately granted her bond, but not without a lot of back and forth in that courtroom. Today, Mayor Heitman back behind bars.
Oh, and she's got the orange suit on.
Of course she does.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
After her random drug test came back positive for cannabinoids, a chemical found in marijuana. Yesterday afternoon, a judge issued a warrant for her arrest. In her first appearance today, the judge even noted her position in the community.
She's not a flight risk. She's a local.
Well, I think we're all aware that the court has decided as the mayor of the city of Naples.
Yes.
The state pushed hard to keep her in jail, arguing she violated probation and that no bond is standard. But her attorney presented new urine and hair test results from a private doctor.
I want to know who playing that attorney.
Down.
Dang, he looks like a slick, expensive defense attorney.
Your
I was
medical
going to say.
test goes back 90 days in the window of period of time. We're well within the period of time. There's been no evidence whatsoever there was any ingestion of any type of THC.
He also argued that a positive test for cannabinoids doesn't always mean illegal THC, since some forms like CBD and hemp are illegal. But the state pushed back, pointing out the urine test didn't include a timestamp.
There's no time frame indicated. We have no idea, except for Mr. Verderama's own representations as to when she provided that test. It just says 326. As the court is aware, there are numerous ways that someone can test negative.
This comes after Heitman pled no contest in February to DUI and was sentenced to probation, including random testing. Back in 2024, a couple called 911 reporting they were being followed. Naples police did a sobriety test and arrested Mayor Heitman. Her blood alcohol level was more than 2 times the legal limit. The judge was initially hesitant to set bond today, noting another judge had already ordered no bond. But he said that decision was made without seeing these medical documents.
But it's fairly debatable, so in this particular case, I think a bond is appropriate.
Heitman will have to check in once a week in person with her probation officer, and she can't travel outside of Collier County unless it's for work. Her next court date will be May 11th. Reporting inside the Collier County Courthouse, Alexa Velez, Gulf Coast News.
Dang.
Stupid is, stupid does.
Yeah. FYI, Naples is. How would I put?
Blue.
What would I say about Naples? Yeah, it is blue. A lot of money in Naples. Just saying. Just saying.
Peter goes, that's it.
Apparently. But yeah. Interesting. Seeing these government officials. Like I said, I'm like, who is paying her attorney? Because just saying.
Well, somebody said in chat, I think it's Mark. He said, I smell Soros money.
Could be. I mean, I just, granted, everyone's entitled to a defense, obviously. But I just find it pretty freaking messed up that this, first of all, she was busted on DUI.
So why wouldn't they just
double the limit?
Usually they bring somebody to a jail. They can do a blood draw and a urine analysis right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's saying, the use could have been past 90 days. Really?
like, nah, that's absolutely nuts.
I have many cousins and friends in Naples. Sorry, Nita.
I don't. They're in Arcadia, not Naples,
They
but
might need a new
I've been to
mayor.
Naples a couple
Might be a
times.
special election happening.
Oh, I was trying to find that video of her getting busted because I'm pretty sure I showed that on the show because she self ID'd who she was as if that was going to get her out of being arrested. That's what I remember. Looks like they kind of maybe tried to bury that, but either way, I'll try and find that next time we get on the show. But going from that, remember you were just like, I want to know what the story is behind this. Florida woman drove her lifted truck over a Lamborghini and didn't even notice. So I got to thank X for putting this sucker on my.
I saw that and my
radar.
heart broke. I'm like, really?
On a Lambo, not like a Kia or a Honda, or even like say a Cadillac, a Lambo. So apparently the Huracan was crawling for a parking spot when a 3-ton lifted Chevy Silverado climbed right over its front end without stopping. Lord have mercy. Let's see. We all know what you're thinking and know this isn't AI. That alone is surprising. What's wilder is that a situation like this is even plausible, let alone that it actually happened.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen with you ever see what something happens when like a minivan decides to run into a back of a 30-foot box truck? It's not pretty for the minivan. I'm just saying, it's the same thing like this. The size of that front wheel is higher than the hood.
This is insane. Insane. So apparently she was so oblivious behind the wheel of a 3-ton truck that she missed an entire Lamborghini Huracan, drove onto it, then put it in park to see what was going on. That tells me you were not looking when
I'm wondering if it was
that high up.
squatted. I'm wondering if it was a squatted truck, because that you've seen those damn things.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I have. So let's see. From the footage, the Lamborghini appears to be moving slowly through a parking lot, likely searching for a space. The Silverado enters with noticeably more speed than the setting calls for. There's no meaningful correction, no obvious braking in time, and then crunch, except it doesn't stop at contact. The trunk climbs the Huracan's front end and keeps going. Not a bump, not a scrape. A scene out of an actual monster truck show.
Oh, they got video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is going to break my heart.
Oh! This.
I'm just going to say it. That's a stupid bitch.
I'm going to start from the beginning. Look at how it's not like she was crawling along and stopped and tapped the front of the car. This chick, you see her, she's in the back.
And that car's back, and it's backing up, like, probably wondering, it was backing up.
You
seen the Lambo back up, like.
No doubt she was on her phone. Possibly.
Maybe she's related to that mayor.
Lady,
you are done.
She could have killed somebody.
Yep.
She could have literally killed somebody because she wasn't paying attention. And it's not like she tapped the front.
No, she just about jumped that damn thing.
Bender. Yeah.
If that wheel would have been over to the, if it wouldn't have been centered like that, she went right up over that thing. Looks like the only thing that stopped it was the axle.
Absolute mess. But yeah, he's waiting, and he's like, "Whoa,
Backing
whoa,
up. Boom.
boom."
The axle.
Oh, let's be super clear though. This wasn't a minor lapse. This driver was moving faster than they should have been in the parking lot. You think? And this isn't a once in a while occurrence. I've seen a lot of people come tearing through parking lots.
And she gets out of this truck and she looks like, "What did I just do?"
Mm-hmm. Like, what did I do? I have no idea. You know, this is absolutely.
And a Huracan is a lot more money than they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what Hello, Geico. Yes, I got into a car accident. Well, what happened? Do you still cover me if I ran over a Lamborghini? You did what?
Oh, wait a minute. I got some more pictures. Hang on. What Instagram? Okay.
Bro, look at this. La cantidad de gente que hay aquí en Crunch, bro, viendo el espectáculo.
Oh, go back the other way.
Literal, este es el scene, bro. Mira todos los muchachos.
Oh, that looks like it is squatted.
Esto es una puta película.
Stupid bitch, I believe he just said.
Yes, that's exactly what he said. Freaking can't.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Where was this?
Oh yeah, you said it all right. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, lifted Silverado. Dang.
So you wonder this girl's like, "Hi, progressive? Geico dropped me. What's your name? Oh, you? Oh, hell no. Click."
Maybe it's her ex-husband's Lamborghini.
You'd think she'd be in a nicer truck, though.
Yeah. That Lambo definitely would have cost more. Can't see over the front, don't drive it. Yeah, she couldn't see over the front and going and speeding at the same time. Granted, it's been a while since I've driven a truck. It's been a little while. I used to drive my parents' F-150. That took some adjusting and getting used to. So I had to be kind of like extra vigilant.
You've seen what we had before this car that we got,
Yeah.
We had trucks. It's like it's called that lifted and everything else. I really wish I could see the thing before it was in the accident. I want to know if it was one of the squatted, because you really can't see shit. Judging by that, it looks like it's level.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Did they say which is Silverado? What version did they say?
Let's see.
15 what?
Nah, 25? They just said Chevrolet Silverado.
I was wondering what
and they're not saying. Yeah, they're not saying anything extra about it except that it was just a Silverado. Dang, folks. It is only by the grace of God that she did not kill this guy.
She said he got the Lamborghini and divorced, and she was pissed. Nah, this chick didn't know who the hell what just happened when she got out, because otherwise she would have backed up and tried to get him again.
Mm-hmm.
Because that thing would have.
This is true. She would have rolled back a little bit, rolled up some more. Oh, no. Actually, oh gosh, I know I sound like a horrible person, but she would have stalked him around the parking lot, then rev the engine. It just got a tailgate, then go round to the front, kind of dare him a little bit,
Being
and
that the
then run
poor-
over the car.
You know, you don't see the person getting out of the Lambo.
Probably pissed his pants.
Yeah, well, the thing is, did it buckle the doors? Did it move everything where it couldn't get out? And, it's like, you see them back up, so they seen it coming.
Yeah.
So you got to wonder how fast this thing was actually,
This thing was going like, yeah, it's not like she was going, the usual like 5 to maybe 10 miles an hour. You're in the parking lot because you're looking for a spot.
She
You're
was
watching to see if people are coming out. No.
She was doing about 20 miles an hour.
She was doing way over. She was probably like, oh, I see that parking spot over there. I'm going to go grab it before somebody else does. I've seen that.
Where was this, Lorena?
This was, where the heck was this? They're not saying exactly where. I'm not seeing the county where it is. Let me go here, Instagram. I'm trying to see if I can, not where this is. Of course, it looks like anywhere in Florida. It's a Crunch Fitness.
La cantidad de gente que hay aquí en Crunch, bro, viendo el espectáculo.
Sí.
Esta es la locura. Mira esto. Literal, este es el scene, bro. Mira a todos los muchachos. Esto es una película, bro, literal. Esto es una puta película.
Dangerous. Wow, I know my Spanish is getting better when I don't have to translate it in my brain. Yeah, I don't.
Esto no se ve, bro. El reloj está bien, no hay problema.
Lake Nona.
What?
Mm-hmm. April 22nd, 2026 in Lake Nona, Florida.
Ooh, is that near the medical campus? Might have been a doctor in that Lambo. I don't think about it. Dang. Even I know them more.
Fortunately, the Lamborghini's owner, Ramona Ferreira, Ferrer, and the driver of the truck were unharmed. The Lamborghini safety cell remained intact, though the cars valued at approximately $250,000 sustained significant damage.
I hope you got good insurance.
It says it's about 45 minutes south of me.
Yeah, that's about 20 minutes. 20 minutes north, 20 minutes northeast of me. Lake Nona, that's usually where the medical campus is, and where Disney was supposed to build their Imagineering offices. Yeah.
It said dash cam and social media footage suggests the lifted Silverado was traveling too fast for a parking lot due to the truck's height and the Lamborghini's low profile. The truck driver reportedly did not see the supercar and drove directly onto its fringe. Yeah, we witnessed that. We can see that now.
Yeah, we saw that. You really were not paying attention, because if you had been driving the speed limit a little bit less because you're high up like that.
A crane and a tow truck driver are required to separate the two vehicles. Dang. So I'm wondering if they just used the tow truck that had the lift on it.
Yeah, it probably ruined the
No, it's the safety cage stayed okay. They're saying according to this, but it could be wrong.
Folks, slow down in the parking lot, okay? Let it roll over during Lambo. Oh my gosh, it's freaking nuts. Well, something a little bit lighter to end the show on, besides, the truck versus Lambo.
Well, the Lambo was a lot lighter than the truck.
Have to show you folks this. We talk about the Florida weather here all the time, but here's an example of what we're talking about. So here's the front, right? Outside the front door, front of the house.
Don't fall.
Oh, it looks really shiny.
6-1.
And that's That's where it is in the back.
Yep.
That's Florida weather.
I remember being down in Disney when I was a kid, and my sister's with us. With my my parents, my 3 sisters, and me. My brother wasn't hatched yet, and my sister looks over. She goes, "Why is one side of the street raining? How's Disney doing that?" And I was laughing hysterical. Because half of Main Street was soaked, the other half wasn't. It was right down the middle.
That's how it is down here, man. We're playing weather chicken. It's about to be that season too, pretty soon. Oh, well, folks, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on the show tonight. Tom, what do you have going on? What's folks know about?
Well, I will be showing up a couple places, but I am helping Erica keep her channel afloat while she's in the middle of a vacation. I am doing part 2 of my Bark Magnitudes takeover of Brood Banter on Friday. So that will be happening, and there might be a rocket launch tomorrow morning if I get my butt up to film it.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yep,
cool,
I think
folks.
it's a Falcon Heavy tomorrow.
One of the things I miss about being out in Space Coast, those
You can come hang
launches,
out and watch.
everything. Put that in the list of things for me to do. Yes, please do go over there and sub to Erica. Don't forget, Tom's going to be taking over the channel. So
And I do stream it to both my channel and hers.
Nice.
Hey, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy. I'll have to remember to check it out Friday since I completely forgot.
Yeah, I sent you an invite.
Yeah, I probably did. I was running around Friday, so I probably didn't see it the last minute, unfortunately. But hopefully, I can drop in.
That'd be fun.
On
Last
Friday.
week, did you know who we had on? We
Who
had
did we have on?
Barry. We had Lorne. We had Vash. So we had some people
Lots of
popping out.
folks.
We had Jeremy, Strings and Pucks. And hopefully we'll get some more crashers. Then Erica popped on, via phone because she let the pirate in the house and she didn't leave me any rum, so I rebelled.
Too darn funny. Well, folks, please do make sure you go and subscribe over to Tom's channel. Also subscribe to Erica's channel, subscribe to Dadman's channel as well. As for your girl, let's see, I always say what day is it? Of course, the Spice Lounge is going to be on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It is the 100th show.
Ooh.
So I will have author Douglas A. Burton, and I will also have Carmen Pasha on the show to celebrate the 100th. I was supposed to have the Audacity on Tuesday, but unfortunately, I'm going to postpone that till next week. But make sure you're subscribed to me, and you can see exactly what I've got going on this week. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on the show tonight. You guys are amazing. And we, of course, will see you all next time. Bye.
Take care.